You never know when you start something how long it will last or how it will turn out. Well, that's the way it was with the Festival of Kerry that started in 1959 and is still going strong long time after into a new century. I'll tell you how it came about that the most famous show in Ireland was held at the southwest corner. Locally, The Rose of Tralee is a popular love song, said to have been written by William Pembroke Mulchnach, a wealthy but generous local landlord. Records in London, however, showed the song is credited to a Mr. Glover, decades before Pembroke was here. In 1958, a few businessmen met in Hartley's pub in Castle Street, Tralee. They made a plan to build on the annual Tralee Carnival. The idea was to turn it into an international competition. It was to be based on the line from the song, "It was not her beauty alone that won me." That was a good line to base anything on. One of the group, Dan Nolan, was managing director of a local newspaper. He had the media power to promote what they named the Festival of Kerry. There were 5 finalists in 1959. The winner was Alice O'Sullivan representing Dublin. The following year, Theresa Kenny from Chicago was the winner. She had emigrated from Ballyhaig to the Windy City. The number of finalists steadily increased throughout the 60s. Winners followed from Boston, Tralee, New Zealand, Birmingham, Dublin, and even Miami. Clearly the judges had no geographic preference when it came to choosing a winner. Some of the Roses seemed to like the place so much they stayed. Therese Gillespie and Veronica McCambridge were both winners from Belfast. They met their future husbands in Tralee and now they live in Kerry. In 1967, Television broadcast the Rose selection on live TV for the first time. It was done from a stage outside the Ash Memorial Hall. The Festival of Kerry had by then officially arrived. It was part of the annual year's events in Ireland. 2 of the great people to present the show were now the BBC legend Terry Wogan and the broadcasting icon of Ireland, Gay Byrne. He became the face of the Rose of Tralee throughout the 70s and the 1980s. Year by year, the festival grew bigger and bigger crowds. Accommodation in Tralee was limited. Householders responded by taking in paying guests. For the younger fan, 3 football grounds were turned into camping sites. The full Irish breakfast was the main order of the day and the main meal of the day. The big attraction for visitors was not just the Rose Contest. There were float parades, street dancing and marching bands. Tralee Town Park was the centre of all activity and the Donkey Derby was the star attraction. The festival was billed as the greatest free show on earth. World-class entertainers put on those shows. Star attractions included James Last and his orchestra from Germany, and Rolf Harris and the evergreen Phil Coulter and the more modern man James Brown. By the time the Festival of Kerry reached its 21st anniversary in 1973, it was the biggest attraction in Ireland. It has given more enjoyment to more people and for a longer period than any other Irish event. Long may it last.